too.
Well, somebody
I
brought up
don't
a
know
good
what
point that if something was to happen to Lisa, Kim could be held responsible for that. If Lisa was to
because of
unalive
the
due to an
fund.
OD, Kim could be held responsible for it because she continued to fund her, knowing where that money was going.
Now, what if she's not funding her now? Let's just say tomorrow, okay? Hypothetically, if she stops funding her after today, after that 120, that's
That
not
she
on
would,
Kim then, right?
no, it
No,
technically
Right.
kind of, no, it wouldn't be.
it wouldn't
But
be.
if she
Wouldn't
went
it be the
out,
DD, y'all? Because the DD is the one that sold it to her.
Well, the
yeah,
DD always, yes. But it's just like if you sat there and let's say your friend kept saying that, they were going to unalive themselves, okay? And you were talking them into it. Like, you know what, that's probably a good idea. Like, your life sucks now. It's probably always going to suck. Might as well do it. You're giving her that money to go out and do what you know she's
okay.
doing with the knowledge that it could be potentially fatal.
Here's the thing. So it's not just the fatality. So what I'm put this down um, with what's relevant right now. She has knowledge that giving her money, raising money, actually sourcing, right, uh, and putting it through there and giving her money, um, which is basically contributing to a crime. And then it could also even go, which is a little further. Conspiracy is actually a very
Listen,
heavy
but so many
charge.
people have contributed to her getting, you know what,
And
on cloud nine.
if they know it, that they could be held liable for that as
Correct.
well. But conspiracy is when one or more person talks about it and does a plan. So conspiracy, right? Say if two people are like, "Hey, we are going to egg this house," right? And they develop a plan. They could eventually get caught up on felonious charges because normally conspiracy is a felonious charge, which is the planning of committing a crime, no matter what level. So it's a sticky situation, and I'm glad that you are willing to walk away from it.
Because regardless,
I
and I
don't.
don't know if Kim is listening or not, but you are included in
Yeah,
the
I can
charge
hear.
that, and okay, I know that you say that there are no charges, there's no investigations, well, yada yada. There really truly are. I can promise you that. And it started with just being on Lisa, but you have been included. Victoria has been included. Anybody who has given her cash apps of their own even have been included in this because you have helped her launder that money to get to the DD. Lisa absolutely needs to answer for all of this. And she's aware of that. She's even told Villain she's aware of it, that she has legal issues she's going to have to deal with on top of all this other stuff. People don't realize that the more they help and the more they help knowing why this money is going to her, they will be and can be held fully responsible for whatever happens.
So then, also, what now you're looking at? Y'all are in two different states.
Yes,
So now it becomes a
that makes
federal
it worse.
charge.
Reaper, can you answer this question, please,
What
honey?
question?
How has she not got locked up for scamming? How has that not happened yet? That's what Mama Bat of 4 is asking.
Okay, so they are looking at RICO. RICO charges can take anywhere from a couple months to a couple of years to build up. There's got to be a certain amount of money that they know for a fact has been given and received before they can even start adding that on. That's why it has been taking so long. I can't give full disclosure on stuff. I just know I have sent stuff in, other people have sent stuff in to the appropriate authorities, and it can take time for these things to happen. It's not something that will happen overnight.
Yeah, it's not they just walk in there and do that. When she
Right.
says it, because the amount that accumulates pumps everything into different thresholds, and then the number of people that are involved. Put it this way: when a federal charge, especially when things are crossing now state lines and they're collecting from a bunch of different places, this is not going to be something seen on a local county docket. This is something that's going to be seen federally. And the way the federal government works is they make sure they have pretty much 100%, 100% of it locked in before they hit.
Yep, he muted. Hey, Kim.
It's like racketeering. People are asking what RICO is. It's racketeering, organized crime stuff.
Kim.
And because these were going through so many cash apps and through so many people to get to one destination, that's why it's being considered RICO. It's a small RICO, but it's still, because of the amount of people involved and the amount of money that's been involved, it was bumped up to RICO.
Okay, Kim, everybody's asking, do you keep pausing because you're answering Lisa?
No, I keep pausing because I'm in between the Discord and my friend keeps messaging me and saying, "You're doing great."
Yeah, I've gotten messages like that too on this live right now. Can you ask him if Lisa is texting back? People are accusing. Okay, I just asked her that, Jen, if she was texting Lisa. Is Lisa texting you still while you're still in here?
No, I haven't received any messages from her.
Is Kim gonna let Lisa use her? We already, Tony, you already asked that question, and I already asked Kim, so I am going to skip that, because Kim has answered you on that question twice, because that's why Reaper got on me about saying the same questions twice. Lisa's in here.
I had a good question about, I don't know, it was just about something about how her sisters have a right to be mad at me, and not like me for helping her, and I never said that they don't have a valid reason to not like me. They have every right to be upset with me and to not like me.
Hey, question. Is it going to matter in the morning?
Is what gonna matter?
What their feelings of you are?
No.
Okay. Then you don't have to worry about it, okay?
No, yeah, you're right. I just want. I know someone commented that before, and.
So I can conceal carry. Nobody knows I have a gun. But a person who gets angry or road rage.
Can Lisa come in the box? Lisa is not in here, y'all.
I don't think Cinnamon Roll is Lisa. Because intervention will not work. Even if we called the TV program, it's not going, at this point in time, and I'm sure the family has already thought of that, but from what I understand, her dad doesn't even think she needs rehab, so I don't know how that would work at all. Did Melita leave? Are we able to take over this live now?
Are we going to do it?
Partay.
Let's all do it. Oh, she's back.
Oh, she's back. Never mind. Damn it.
Man, she came back.
When the monkeys escaped the zoo, you know?
Okay, so
I had to
Pam
blow
said
my nose.
Jess already said that they tried the intervention show. Okay, gotcha.
Machines, whether they're inside the machine like that fighter that I talked about.
Mama Bat, you can ask as many questions as you like.
We'll have to stand up and say,
There's no quota.
bring us the cue.
Is Lori involved? No, Lori's not involved. Lori's on her own planet.
Lori tried to get involved, though. She wanted
She
to
sure
be with
did.
Lisa desperately.
She was going to move Lisa's entire family into Andy's house at one point. But no, Lori's on her own planet. She's not even within our reality or our world. So no, she's not involved.
Now she's on that train.
She is. She finally caught it and she won't get off.
And she is not getting off anytime soon.
Well, they need to take her far away.
They sure do.
from any internet signals. What is a 579?
I don't know.
Never heard of it.
Lisa, someone said Lisa might go back to Lori because of this.
Lori might take her back too. I mean, Lori was demanding $1.89 the other day for coffee. I'm trying to keep up with the comments. This is the first time I've ever kept up with comments.
Lisa did delete her Discord. That is correct. She did delete it.
What, tonight? Or just now?
Yeah, the one that she had that she made. She deleted that one.
Do you mean like a 502 or a 5150?
That's what I was thinking.
That's the only thing I can think of. How involved is Victoria? More than you know. And she's still trying to crawl up Lisa's butt, trying to be her friend.
Yep.
So she doesn't get in trouble.
Because Victoria just has to be in the middle of everything. Instead of fixing her own life.
You really don't like her. You really don't like her.
Really don't.
Got her teeth today. Leave her alone.
And having teeth doesn't make her any less of a piece of shit, because now she can't lie through her gums. She's just going to lie through her teeth.
Well, apparently I made the Discord.
You did?
That's what I was told. I don't have like my own thread or anything like that. I just know I've been on there. People told me like, "Hey, you made it! Congratulations, you made it!"
Yes, she got her teeth finally. I'm not sure if they're Temu or they're generic Temu teeth, but she got them, and now she can just lie through those instead. Where is Itty? Don't know, don't care.
Could care
She can go sit over there with Victoria.
Absolutely.
Victoria was the one that I hopped up into the live with for like 30 minutes.
Yes.
You poor thing.
Yes, JP, that was her.
I even had to check on you because I had to get off and go back to work, and I had to check on you to make sure you were okay.
Oh my gosh, the funniest comment afterwards was like, JP wishes he was the person he was like 30 minutes ago.
Right? Oh, Mama Bat, 5150. No, her family tried doing 5150s. They tried doing 302s. The only reason why the 302 went through last time was because, well, an amazing cop finally decided to go out there and deal with it. And they saw the stage of her home, and they saw the animals, and they saw how she was behaving. So that's why the 302 worked that one time. But Pennsylvania has the weirdest laws. So her family has had a really hard time doing any of that.
Yeah, it's very hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Dealing with it with my daughter.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Nobody's body shaming. Who's body shaming?
What? Nobody's body shaming.
No one. All I said was instead of lying through her gums, she can lie through her teeth now. That's not body shaming. That's stating a fact.
Yeah, that's not body shaming.
Bo Jackson's terrorist, I couldn't say. Maybe it's because it's her parents. I know her, from what I've heard, her dad doesn't think she needs rehab, so that could be one reason. Who knows?
Can you come out if you want? What is that common roll? You can come out if you want.
Who is cinnamon roll? Everybody is trying to say cinnamon roll is somebody they're not. Unless there's somebody in here called common roll now.
Yeah. Is Kim not worried about possible consequences? Kim, are you worried about possible consequences?
Is there an ultrasound going on over there?
Yeah, I've got to tell y'all I'm pregnant. That's
Oh, no.
I was like, what the hell? The snoring is back? Okay, which one of you is asleep? Which one of yins is asleep? Come on.
Goddamn Stevie Nicks, wake the fuck up. What is
Why am
wrong
I
with
getting
you?
blamed?
I don't know, but the chat was blaming you too.
I know. It's like, it's not me.
I'm
Not
awake
like
this
it's
time.
your fault. You better wake the fuck up.
I
I'm
thought it was
awake
my
this
air
time.
machine, so I
I
shut my
wasn't
air
even
machine
snoring
off.
last time when
Huh?
I fell
No, but
asleep.
No,
Reaper,
you
honestly,
didn't
last
snore.
time,
You went to sleep, but
because
you didn't snore.
you went to sleep but you didn't snore, but last time you had like a stuffy nose. So when you were talking, you were breathing out your, like you would try to breathe out your nose, and this is what you sounded like. It was like,
Well, I'm sorry. I have sinusitis
I
right now.
know you have sinus problems, but it cracks me to hell up.
I'm just going to stay mute
It's
now.
like talking
So
to
do I,
Darth Vader.
Reaper. I'm
It's
with you,
like,
honey. I feel your pain, Reaper. It's okay, honey.
Hey, Melita.
what?
She woke up.
I'm just saying the chat keeps saying I haven't said nothing. Hey,
You haven't said nothing, what?
I'm just listening. I'm on a date with Jesus, all right?
All right, well,
Okay,
goodbye
it
then.
sounds like Kim's underwater.
Yeah, Kim, you sound like you're drowning over there. Kim insinuated a
Oh,
past
she's trying to
with
talk.
the father that is a family secret. Maybe that's why so much is put up. What is she talking about?
What?
That was a comment that was made. It
Oh,
says
I
Kim
Oh,
didn't.
is it
insinuated
Binky
a past
snoring?
with the father that is a family secret. Maybe that's why so much is put up. I have no
Where's
idea what
that?
that means. Kim, can you decode that?
Okay. Kim insinuated a past with the father that is a family secret. Pause. Maybe that's why so much is put up. Put up with?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that means because I've never insinuated anything about Lisa's father and the past.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was
They're
thinking is at the end of it. Okay,
they're also
yo,
asking.
I don't care.
Yeah. They're also asking Kim if you're worried about the consequences after all of this.
I mean, if there are consequences, then I'm gonna stand up and accept the consequences. So,
No, you roll over, you make a plea, request immunity, and be face evidence.
You
Correct.
give everything that you have to keep your
Everything.
behind.
well, I mean, I honestly am just not sure if I'm naive or if I just don't really think too much into things, but, I feel like if it ever really got investigated and looked into, that they would realize that I've also been manipulated and blackmailed, and I have taken, if not just as
They're not
much.
going to know that until they talk to you, though. And they're not going to come to you
No,
and say, hey, we're investigating you. Tisk, tisk.
And the thing is, there are a couple things out there. One, the nicest person goes to jail first when it's between two people. All right. So yeah, the nicest person goes to jail first. Two, when they go, if they talk to you, if they talk to you at all, you know what? Hey, I'm willing to turn state's evidence, and here's what I got.
Yeah.
Kim, I got a question. Is that why you recorded those? Like, what made you record those calls? Was it the blackmail? What was it that you went like? Because like I talk to Reaper every day, right, on the phone, and I've never once thought to record the call with any of my friends that I talk to.
I don't
So what
record any
made you
calls.
go? What made you go? Oh shit! I better record this for my safety.
Well, because in the beginning, me and Lisa would be on the phone like 24/7, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, her personality was just completely different. We got along, like, we didn't fight a lot. It was just chill. But eventually, when the.
Oh, there she goes.
Oopsies.
Kim, come back.
Am I gone?
Yeah, now you're back.
Okay. As soon as the money started to kind of run low with like T.Toc, I forgot where I was going. I'm sorry.
I was asking why you were recording the calls.
Oh, okay, yeah. So as soon as the money started getting low, and like right when that protective order was put out, all that anger and everything that was happening with that ended up coming on to me. Like,
Okay.
and then there was times where my man would be like, "Why did you give her this much money?" and blah blah blah, and I was like, "Well, I couldn't never explain like how the conversation went because I never like recorded it or anything." So there was a couple times I would record it to show him like how I was being gaslit, or I don't know, it just kind of depended on the situation. There's a lot I didn't show you guys, but every single time I don't know, there's always something wrong or going on. It's always something, like I don't know. I don't know.
I hear the snoring too.
Do you think? I hear it too.
I'm like
I'm
wondering
telling you,
if it's
freaking Stevie
me.
Nicks. She might be muted, but she's snoring. You can hear her through the mute.
I think you guys are losing your
I'm
mind.
telling
I
you,
don't
it's not me, damn it. I am wide awake.
Don't you lie.
I'm not lying. I'm not a liar.
Liar.
The big
I'm awake.
reason about me recording
You're the only one that
Okay,
falls
me
Guys, hold on.
asleep.
Kim's
I'm
trying to say
awake.
something. Hold on, Kim.
Oh, go ahead, Kim.
Sorry.
Sorry, Kim.
No, it's okay. No, don't be sorry.
Sorry,
The
Kim.
reason for me recording the calls is that she would always kind of like make people think that I was stealing her money. And
Yes.
in reality, I was actually giving her money, and she would never,
Well, why would she use you as, oh, you're stealing money? Why would you never come out and say, I didn't take not a dime from her? Why didn't you stand up for yourself?
I mean, I just always never really wanted to come out at all in the beginning or even halfway through. I just didn't even want my name to be known. I didn't want people to know that I was Gossip Thoughts. I didn't want people to know that I was Basic Gamer Girl. Like, I had no intentions of coming out, and I just felt like the more I sat back and just let her, I just didn't like, I don't know, the confrontation maybe. I didn't like coming out and trying to, like, explain my side ever. I just wasn't one to, like, try and reach out and be like, hey, this was a lie to a T page or anything like that, I don't know. It's just, like, more, I like to just not be so interactive, I guess, with other people.
Yeah. You don't like confrontation.
Yeah, I'd rather just let them think whatever they want,
Get it?
than try and set it straight, I guess.
Was she ever on the phone, like, yelling at you and demanding, or was it more of, like, crying and hysterics?
No, there was times where I was definitely demanding, for sure.
Wow.
No, it's not me. I'm not snoring. I'm not asleep, and I don't have an animal.
It's Stevie Nicks, and she's sitting next to me, so everybody's going to blame me now.
No, it's
Stevie
you.
Nicks over here
Reaper,
just
come on.
snoring her ass off, dude. I am so sorry.
Hey,
about
I've been
that.
awake through this whole time.
Me too.
So have I.
I only fell asleep
The only
once.
one that sleeps on us.
One time.
Well, it
I will
was
never
4
live
o'clock
this
in the
down.
morning.
It was.
Melita, can I say something?
Yes, ma'am. Go right ahead.
I just want to say a lot of people in their chat are saying Kim's still using, Kim's still doing this. That what Kim does is on Kim. That has nothing to do with this. I can definitely see, we all see how manic Lisa gets on TikTok. Can you guys imagine being Kim, getting those phone calls 24/7, screaming, crying, begging for money? I don't know how Kim put up with it this long. So I
would
applaud
never.
her stepping away and doing what she's doing now, because just her manic episodes going live, I can't imagine her having my phone number and calling, texting 24/7.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
So if I
do
called you
applaud
manic constantly, you'd hang up on me?
Girl, I would get a
Reaper, you know I
restraining order.
would.
I tell you to go back and snore.
Yeah, that. Thank you.
I'll have to test this theory.
So Kim, I do applaud you, and yes, I would keep her number blocked, hon. Do what you have to do for
Good
you.
night, Shameless.
I hope you do stay away, but that's between you and her. No one can make you do anything. But I just hope
That's
you do
true.
what's best for you.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You're
I
welcome.
agree. I agree.
You know, and someone said Kim was helping her make up the lies. Now she's backpedaling. I'm not buying it. Kim, did you ever help her make up lies? Wait, I have a good question.
Oh, yeah,
Were
she
you the
admitted it.
one that came up with use the niece's photo? Because that's
Oh
what
my
Lisa
god, that
said.
makes me so mad. No, I didn't even know it was her daughter's birthday. Like, that's not even my family. Like, no, that is. I don't know why she blamed me for that. I really don't. But it's just because I'm the scapegoat for everything. And the first part of that question, what was it again?
Did you help Lisa make up lies on when to come on, like to say when she came online? But you already admitted that before.
I mean, I can't say like I helped her come up with stories, but there were times where she would be like, "Hey, what should I say that I need, or this, that, and the third?" And yeah, I'm like, just say you need food, or say you need this, like. But
Okay, so why would you make, and this is a legit question because Lisa could have been unalived like immediately, but why would you create fake screenshots of money being sent to the dealer when no money was sent to the dealer?
well, just imagine someone blowing up your phone every minute, every second, blowing up your phone if you don't have anything, like no money, nothing. I don't know. I don't know. Then she would start asking, "Can you please do a screenshot? Can you please do a screenshot?" So I'm like, he fell for it supposedly one time, and then it just kind of led to a couple other
But
times.
do you not know that could have ended her life?
No, I don't think that Diesel would ever do anything like that.
Really?
No, I deadass don't think Diesel would ever even think about hurting Lisa.
Okay.
I mean, he has roughed her up in the past. What makes you? I mean, he's a DD.
That's
You can't.
hearsay. That's hearsay.
Okay, but he's still a DD. His money
That doesn't
and his
mean he
rugs
roughed
are the
her up.
most important things.
That doesn't mean he roughed her up.
So you're
So
saying
I'm talking about the unaliving for the fake screenshots is what I'm saying.
The unaliving for what?
For fake screenshots of money that was never sent.
That has nothing to do with being unalived.
Okay, I don't think you.
What she is saying is, Lisa, he was sent a fake screenshot thinking he was getting money. He gave Lisa what she wanted,
Correct.
but he didn't get the money. So
Right.
And
that-
then she would go back and get more, and it would never turn into a problem, even if he caught it.
But it could have led
still
to
let
that.
her
That's
do
what I'm
it.
saying. You don't know. You never know.
But he
He could have
would
been in a
never
really
do it.
bad mood that day because somebody ripped him off, and he takes it out on Lisa because she sent a fake
I think
screenshot
you
of money
guys
was
think
sent.
Diesel is some big, bad, like, horrible
I've read his record.
person.
I know. I've read his record. He's not.
I feel like you just don't know him to be speaking up.
I don't want to know him.
no, I get what you're saying, Kim. You're saying that like he doesn't have that temperament with Lisa. Is that the guy that was talking to Lisa and trying to tell her to go to rehab?
Yeah.
Okay, there's another one too, another DD that was not like a friend or anything like that. He kicked her out of his car, or was that Diesel that kicked her out of his car?
No, that was a completely different person.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's take Diesel out of the equation. It could have happened with that one.
No, that wasn't a fake screenshot, actually. We sent him $25. Lisa said she had $10 in cash or something like that. and he wouldn't even give her the money that we sent. There was no fake screenshot involved with that guy.
So it was only Diesel that had the fake screenshot?
Yeah, it was only Diesel.
Okay.
And he knows about it being faked and he was okay with it?
I mean, he wasn't okay with it, but like he would be mad, but that he didn't stop serving her because of it.
Because she gave him the money back eventually, right?
I mean, I'm pretty sure she paid him back. I'm not sure, to be honest. But it had to have been paid back eventually as time went on.
I mean, this
for
is
him
like
to
playing
serve her.
Russian roulette with a DD.
Have you ever been worried, besides that time that she almost got jumped, that she would get hurt?
Just that time.
Okay. Now, the two DDs, there's only two of them, right? The one with the car and then Diesel.
There's Justin, too.
I never really had much experience with Justin.
I don't think Kim was around when the Justin was going on.
Yeah, I just thought of that. I don't think she was either.
No, she wasn't around with all that.
Kim, who was the one that, who was the lady that punched her in the face and broke her glasses, and why was that? Or the lady that she had in her house giving out
Meeks.
her...
That was Meeks.
Was that really Meeks, the woman that...
Yeah, that was Meeks.
No, it wasn't.
Well, the one that broke her glasses.
No.
So there's a so why did Meeks take full responsibility for that?
I don't know why Meeks took full responsibility for that. I have no idea why. But Lisa it was just like a week where she was on her pins, and she had this lady come in, and the lady said she can use her Cash App, and I mean not her Cash App, her Zelle, right?
Yep.
And the lady knows that Lisa goes on live, begs for money, blah, blah, blah. Well, the Zelle was attached to a number, and Lisa's giving her number out so that people can Zelle her.
I remember that.
Why are you putting out my number?
To 5,000 people.
That's right. I remember that now.
People were calling her and saying, "Is Lisa on Rugs? Is Lisa on Rugs?" Clearly knowing she's on Rugs.
Knowing
while Lisa was on live.
Yep.
Yeah, it happened on live. Yeah.
Yeah, it was all live. I still have that video.
Hurley, thank you
Extremely
guys.
pissed that her number was doxxed, even though she kind of knew it was going to get doxxed before they even went live. But she was drunk too, the other lady.
Oh.
So then the next day, when Lisa was like, on her way to do whatever she's going to do, she ran into that lady, and then the lady ended up breaking her glasses and like beating her up. So.
Because her phone number got doxxed.
Yeah.
Which that lady also went on Scam Slams Live talking about it.
Yeah.
Saying, I never hit her.
Yeah, I think that was why. I don't think that she would admit to beating her up.
Yeah, I don't think she would either.
She would just incriminate herself. So.
Yeah, I don't think how many people were truly going to get her phone number from that live.
Yeah, I don't think she expected it either. I thought she just was like, hey, I can get $30 out of this. Yeah, sure. Like, I don't think she understood the whole concept that her number was going to get doxxed.
Yeah, Lolly, Meeks is related to Stacey Jones.
That's her cousin, or her sister-in-law, right?
Right.
Now, another question, because I know this keeps getting asked, and I believe I asked you this earlier, but a lot of these people weren't in here. They're accusing you of making money off of Lisa. Have you made any funds off of this whole thing with Lisa?
No.
Did Victoria make any money helping Lisa?
See, I don't know. I don't know, because Lisa never wanted anybody to talk.
To each other.
To each other, yeah, because she would tell, like, Kim and Victoria that I was stealing her money. right? But then she would be telling Victoria that me and Kim were stealing her money, but then she'd be telling Kim that me and Victoria were stealing her money. So it was just, you never know. Like, I know I gave Lisa literally down to the penny every single dollar that has ever come through any of my payment apps, down to the cent. Like, I'm telling you, like, if it's $3.13, I'm sending the 13 cents as well. Like,
Okay, so are you aware, and if you don't know, I do have the video clip of this, of Victoria going live on July 27th, 2024, saying that she knows for a fact that everybody helping Lisa with Cash Apps was in fact making a lot of money.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, I know the date and everything, and I have the video clip of it. That's how I knew she was making money, or at least stealing it from Lisa.
oh yeah, no, I definitely wouldn't doubt it. There were so many times where people would send me screenshots, and it would be to Victoria's Cash App, and I would send it to Lisa, and Lisa would be like, oh my god, I didn't receive that, or, you know, so I literally give Lisa the sign in to like my, depending on like the app, you know, so PayPal will give her the sign into my email so that she could see all the incoming transactions, just so that I don't have to be like, this is what you got and this is what you didn't get, you know, like, I don't know. So there's never really been a time where I kept money from Lisa, and if something has happened, to say $30 got put on hold, or say somebody put in, they did a claim on PayPal and the money ended up coming back out of my account, that always came out of my pocket. It never.
Okay, so could I ask you a sincere question?
Yeah.
All that stuff about with Victoria, can I have it?
Yeah, I can give you all the stuff I have with Victoria.
I would greatly appreciate
you
it.
were giving it to me, damn it. I was like,
Be quiet, Melita.
Oh no, Reaper needs all that.
Yeah,
I'm just messing with you. You can give it to her. I don't care.
My email's fraudadorreaper@gmail.com.
I have her email too if you didn't get to write that down.
You
I'll
better
take
write
it,
that
anything.
Gingerbread Reaper.
Okay.
I know. Back
I'll
off,
give you the
gingerbread
eye.
girl.
Do you have, I know what Kim has on her because Kim and I have talked tonight about it. And I want to say I'm shocked, but I'm not. I'm more disgusted.
I'm just done with Victoria's lying.
Yeah, I'll go back and then I'll tell you guys how long Victoria helped me.
I only helped her for 1 week, July of 31st.
That's a lie.
Bullshit, because I have a voice recording of her telling somebody that she was already helping Lisa back in May before she got arrested and went to jail.
Oh,
But yet, no, she ignores that too.
this is a little bit off topic, but I really do want to announce this because it means like so much to me. Is that picture that Victoria is showing with the bee over the guy's face? That is not my son. That
Okay,
picture
I didn't
is
think
not
so.
my son. It's some grown YouTuber man that my son reposted a YouTube video on that account, and I just want everyone to know that's not my son. So
Well, I want to reiterate to you that I never had plans of putting anything about your son, let alone a photo, in any of my videos.
yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Like that, I would have never done that. I don't even know where that came from.
And Kim, have you blocked her from or changed all your passwords on everything?
My passwords have been updated. Yeah, thank you.
Good. And I know everybody in the chat saying we're believing. Y'all, Melita is the most sincere person. She will give anyone a platform to tell their story, and she never judges anyone.
Right.
It doesn't mean we're believing any and everything being said, but Melita will always let someone get up and speak their mind, their facts, their truths, and you take it for a grain of salt. Take it how you want to take it. Melita is not that person. She is a heart of gold.
Yes, she is.
And we all know how to use our own minds, so it's
Definitely.
our decision if we believe everything or half of it or none of it. We're all adults that can make up our own mind.
I'm gonna
Exactly.
try and say this the best way possible is like that. I feel like everybody has different experiences when it comes to certain situations, and like I might comprehend my experiences a little bit different than Melita trying to comprehend an experience I went through. So everyone's gonna have a different view or opinion when it comes to like the outlook of it, but I'm just gonna tell you the best that I can from my experience and from my point of view. You guys could think I'm lying about it, but it's just I'm trying to open up about it, I guess. I don't know.
And
Well,
Kim, people are
I
going to
think
believe
you
what they want to believe.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry, I didn't know anybody could hear me eating. I
We can hear you,
apologize.
I did. Well, you were snoring, so you might as well be eating.
Yeah.
I was not snoring.
As long as it's good.
Eating in between
Chicken.
naps.
Yum.
So, does anybody
Not
else
the
have
chicken.
any more questions or anything that they need?
Sorry,
Shut up,
I'm not
Reaper.
snoring, I'm eating.
Reaper's snoring, y'all. She's been snoring for God dang it. Whole lie. Reaper sounds like
Bite
Darth
me.
Vader. Like Luke, I'm your father. Like
Right?
the
This
whole
is a
lie.
brand new microphone, so clearly I need to use the old one.
Kim, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Only because everyone in the chat. Did she steal the bags from the lady when she got beat up?
Okay, so she claims that they were not stolen, right? But when we first got into the phone call, that's how it started. I needed to send over money because these bags mysteriously went missing, right? Then halfway through the phone call, now I need to send money not for the bags, but just so that she can pick up and leave. Basically, so I don't know if they found the bags or what happened. Like if they found them halfway through, but then it ended up being that the money I was sending was going to be for Lisa and not for the bags that were missing.
Right.
Lisa admitted to stealing it, y'all.
Yeah, she did. She did.
Yeah, she put it in her wallet.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, that's
Probably
already been.
Jack
Yeah.
keeps asking, but we all knew.
Yeah.
So and then when Lisa refound them and gave them to her, right? They ended up all kind of like parting ways, and Lisa ended up getting some of her drug of choice. And so when she walked outside to start running, she's like, "Did you send the cash app?" And I said, "Not yet. Why? Like I'm waiting for the money." And she's like, "You're not getting it. You're not getting it." And so she started running because she didn't want them to realize that they just gave her her drug of choice, but they didn't receive the money yet.
Well,
And then so
didn't
the
you say?
girl,
Well, didn't when she said to you, "Hold on, I'll speak to you in a second. Don't hang up. I got to get to my dad." Right? And she started running, and then you heard the whole situation. You told her to run too.
well, because I didn't. I mean, what do you? Of course. Why are you just standing there letting this girl come up and start attacking you? Of course.
Yeah.
Just walk away to a place where either people are around or to walk up to somebody so it's not like because I don't know. But anyway, so that's why she ended up starting to run was because she didn't want them to realize that they never received the cash app. But then the girl just thought again, I guess, that she really took the bags. I'm not sure. Like, she still says to me to this day that she never took the bags.
Okay. Well, she admitted to it on the live.
Did she?
Yeah, she did. Somebody said, "Why were you recording?" She's answered this. She started recording the calls with Lisa because Lisa started getting very aggressive with
You
her.
want to know why I started recording that call?
Good.
I really don't even want to say this.
You don't have to then. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
Just like when she first called me, she tried saying that there was like a gun to her head and that.
Pew pew. A pew pew. Don't say certain
Sorry,
things.
that's my fault.
It's okay.
To her head and that they were making her just do something that she didn't want to be doing. That's how the phone call started out. And I missed the very, very beginning. So then I started to record because I thought it was a serious situation. And it's not something that should be on recording.
What about the recordings with Diesel? Why did you record that when he was giving her the pep talk to go to rehab? Like, what
Because
made
she
you?
went missing for like 3 days, and I asked and begged Diesel to call me because we already thought she left for rehab. She told us that she was leaving for rehab like 2 days before this. So and then she went MIA for like 2 or 3 days. And Diesel,
I'm deaf.
me and Diesel were keeping in contact, and he was like, "Can you please call me if she shows up?" So and then when she showed up, I started recording.
Okay. I do have a couple of more questions that I've noticed. Everybody keeps asking the same question, so I mean, they might not have been in here when you answered some of these. But you know there is never a rehab, Kim. You even said so yourself. So basically, why were you backing her up on the rehab when you knew there wasn't?
I have phone calls where I can show that we've been calling rehabs. So I'm not backing her up, and there is rehabs that we have tried.
So wait.
calling
You
rehabs.
recorded phone calls while calling rehabs?
No, I'm saying I have the phone, like the proof of the outgoing call, like
Oh, okay.
showing how long we were on the phone for and the number of the rehab, basically.
Do you have the videos that she sent you of like, look, I'm signing this paper?
Yeah, I do.
You do? Where she, okay, because Reaper, I don't think you knew that. Kim and I talked earlier, and Kim was telling me that she really believed her because she sent her a video of like, look, I'm signing this paper to get into rehab, Kim, and like sent it in a video to her so Kim would send her more money.
Do what, huh? Sorry, I was answering somebody in the chat. What?
So Lisa sent Kim a video of, look, I'm signing the paper for rehab, right? Like a video of her signing a piece of paper saying, this is for me to get into a rehab. And for Kim to send more money just because it was just going to be a day or so, right? And so that's how she thought there was a rehab, because Lisa sent her video footage of signing documents to get into a rehab, basically.
Okay.
And then told Kim that it would be a couple of days. Now that bus ticket, that was a fake bus ticket, we all know. But who made that bus ticket?
Lisa sent me the bus tickets, like as if she was trying to prove to me that she was taking the bus that day.
Okay.
Like I got the same lie as everybody else. So. Okay.
Reaper. Quit snoring.
I'm drinking my sweet tea. I'm not snoring. I am awake.
Full-faced lies.
I have a question.
Do you want me to go to sleep? I'll go to sleep.
I
No,
love you too much for that. Please don't go to sleep.
please don't.
Green-eyed girl, go right ahead, sweetheart.
I just saw a video on Nookie's page, and Lisa was trying to take money out of an ATM, and she was very angry. What was that all about? Was she expecting money from you and didn't get it, or why was she so pissed off?
Did you watch her most recent live, or?
No, I missed it.
Yeah, so she just went most recently live. I think it was like around 10 p.m. And she just wanted some more money on top of what I already gave her, and I wouldn't help her, so she went live and went crazy a little bit, threatened me, and
threatened you and your friend.
Voicemail. It was a voicemail that was on my voicemail.
Angie, I will say this. Kim made that ticket. Whoa, lie after lie. How do you know Kim made that ticket? That's the same damn ticket that Lisa used the first time she said she was getting on the
I
bus.
can literally show my conversation.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, Kim, that's a duplicate ticket. I don't think people realize that. That ticket she used back in the day when English used to be her friend, right? She used that same ticket then, same time, same bus date. It was the same ticket. And that's before Kim even really got involved. So how would Kim make a ticket that was used already? I just don't understand that concept. Like, I understand people don't like Kim, but this has been something that has been done before, you know? I understand Kim helped her lie or didn't call her out on lies, but Lisa has been using this long before Kim has come along.
Exactly.
Especially that damn ticket, y'all. I remember that ticket because I even said, that's the same damn ticket. Like, I was so mad that people were falling for it. But I can't blame Kim because this has happened before.
I think that's a good point, Melita, that people really need to stick to the facts about things and not just make assumptions.
Yeah, but Lisa's a lot smarter than people give her credit for, y'all. And everybody blaming Kim.
Stupid.
Yeah, Kim did some, fucked up stuff. Sorry, Kim, but standing behind her and allowing her to do the things and, not calling her out on her lies. Like, yeah. But, it wasn't, that's the same bus ticket, just different numbers, y'all. It's so easy to edit stuff. You could do wonders right now with Photoshop. I could put myself in a picture with Celine Dion right now, signing an autograph for me if I felt like it, because Photoshop's amazing. Lisa's not dumb. Lisa's highly intelligent. Lisa said herself many times, I'm a great manipulator. Lisa had a crime of fraud where she pretended that she was writing notes, like to get prescriptions. You think she can't come up with a bus ticket? Just throwing it out there. I mean, like, I understand that Kim has done wrong. Like, I get that. They both have done wrong. But it's like, come on, bro. Like, it's not.
Right, but you got to understand why people are feeling this way.
I get it. I understand it. What I'm saying is, no one says that you have to sit here and listen to everything and agree with everything, okay? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, open up your mind a little. This is why I'm going to get aggressive about.
Get out of the box a little bit.
No,
Smurf.
I'm about to say something because, like, I'm about pissed off with this shit. Lisa came up with a story about a child that was deceased that wasn't her fucking story. And it was the story of my best friend's child. She used
let's not forget, she also claimed that her son had stage 3 brain cancer when he didn't.
Abby had cancer. And that
how many times has she unalived her dad?
Yep, and back in the day, remember, Abby had cancer, and she wrote that girl on Bad Girls Club and asked for money then, too. This was way before Kim. Way before. So if she was smart enough to do all of that, y'all.
Oh, absolutely, Cinnamon Roll. We're not saying that's not true.
No.
We're not saying that.
And then the Melinda story, for good God, whoever thought that was real, Lord help you and bless you.
That was funny.
You're the most naive person I've ever met in my life.
Well, and Melita, the daughter that got unalived in Boston or wherever.
That's what I'm saying. That was my best friend's story. That was a story that happened with her son. She opened up to Lisa thinking she could help Lisa, right? Tell her this story and help her. And she took that fucking story, named the girl Annabelle.
Yep.
And got money off of my best friend's son's death. And that is not cool.
And Annabelle was Lisa's cat.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
But we're not telling you or asking you to believe everything that Kim says. Look, I didn't even know this was going to happen. I was just sitting up here eating my damn chicken, and here come Kim. So none of this was planned.
No, none of this was planned at all. At all. I didn't think anything of it. We were talking about something. Kim came in and I said, if you would like a box, I would be more than happy to give you a box. Because the Reaper asked her a question and I figured might as well have her up to, speak about it. Are you helping Lisa because you want to cash in on the rehab story? Is that why you document everything? Kim.
So
I did, Riley. Sorry.
when me and Lisa first started becoming friends, I always kind of brought up the rehab to her. But eventually, once my name got doxxed and everything like that, I started taking a lot of backlash for it. And I don't know. No, I don't want any recognition.
But Kim, why are you pushing, so hard for Lisa to go to rehab, but not go to rehab yourself?
Kim, go ahead and answer that. You already answered. I already have the answer for that, but
I'm sorry.
no, she's
No,
asking. She answered that already. But go ahead, Kim. Tell her what you've been doing for your sobriety.
Well, I'm on the Sublocade shot, so I get the Sublocade shot monthly, and I might have had a few slip-ups, but it's not with my drug of choice. It's with downers. So, I mean, that would be something that I would work on with my doctor that gives me the Sublocade shot. That's something that me and her would just work on. I wouldn't have to go to a program for that.
No, I'm glad to hear that you're doing that. And when there was that incident that happened on Discord, was that an accidental OD, or was that really?
I did ask was just not even near my phone.
Okay.
Then when someone called my boyfriend's phone while we were putting groceries away, and he came in here and put my phone on mute because it wasn't on mute, but I don't even know what he said as he was walking up to the phone. He was just like, this fucking Discord.
Yeah, that's all I heard.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think Lisa was acting all scared and erratic for sympathy that day?
What day?
The day that she told everybody she's so worried about you because you got so silent.
And she was looking for your address and freaking out on Discord.
Yeah. Supposedly she said she was on mute the entire time, and she didn't mean for that to come out like how it did. She's just been, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. There's so much more to it. She just tries, I don't know. And I'm
Do
just
you
gonna
think
have
she
to
tries to manipulate people, like her wording, and overreact as a show to get more money?
Well, because we weren't asking for money that night, so.
Honey, she was. She was at. Listen, I know you keep saying that when you were on Discord, you guys weren't asking for money.
She was.
Not on Discord. She was texting people. She was emailing people. She was going on TikTok for like maybe 3 minutes begging for money. She was giving out her CA. She was giving out the chime. She was begging. I mean, she was giving a DD. There is a video of her talking to somebody on the phone, like Lisa's voice. And I told you about that video, and magically the video went away, right? But there's that video, and it's all over TikTok, of her speaking to a woman. The woman said, "Is this your CA?" "No, don't worry about it. Just say for Lisa." It was the DDCA. So she was asking for money the whole time. And that's why I said she made you look so bad, because you're saying she never asked for money, but she did.
Yeah, she was on the back end asking for money.
Like every day.
Yeah, well, because like one time in the beginning when we first did the Discord, she came in and I told her, like, nobody in this Discord is going to give you money. Like, that's just not what the Discord is for. And then when she asked, a lot of people actually came forward and stood their ground, and they're like, we're not fucking giving you any money in
The
here.
other night, that lady gave her $5, saying, "What's $5 going to do?" And Lisa took off as soon as she got the money.
What, in Discord?
In Discord, yeah. Lisa took off after that. She said to the girl, "Don't worry, I'm not going to run. I'll be back. Don't worry." And Lisa took off.
Yeah, Discord genuinely wasn't built to like try and get money from anybody. I promise. Like, that was not my intentions at all. It was just a place for people to go and like, I guess, vent or
So
like
if
be
you
able to
feel
interact with us.
if you feel constantly manipulated by her, why do you continue with the friendship?
Green Eye Girl, have you ever been an addict?
Yes.
Okay. When you were in addiction and you and your friends were like on cloud 9, right? And your friend was sick because they didn't have enough money to get something. Did you ever give them something or give them money to go get it? Because I sure as hell have.
No, my situation was a little bit different because
Okay.
I was getting my DOC from my son's father.
Mhm.
So I wasn't really in those kind of situations, but
You never hung out with other addicts?
not really. No,
Okay.
not many people knew that I was an addict.
Okay, well, I mean, I
They
know
may
for
have
a fact I've
suspected.
done.
They
I
may
know
have
for a fact
suspected
I've
I
done
was. But no, I was just curious, Kim, because it just seems to be this constant vicious cycle between the two of you.
No,
And if you're trying to be in your sobriety, but yet keep going into that vicious cycle with her, that affects your sobriety.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's not
Lady Red,
always been
same
like,
thing, honey. I gave to my uncle to keep him from stealing. Now he's been in recovery for 30 years. A lot of us addicts, when we hang out with other addicts, we don't want them sick because we know what the sick feeling is like.
Right.
And it's a horrible thing, especially to come off of certain things. It's extremely horrible. I will say this. And I've talked to Kim about this. Kim kept saying, "But she's my friend, she's my friend." And I kept saying, no friend will gaslight you, no friend will lie to you, and no friend will try to blackmail you.
Right. No, you're right, 1,000%.
So, I mean, that's not really a friend. But when you're in addiction, you are so fucking lonely. It is such a lonely place to be an addict.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I don't want to say, I want to say that, like, me and Lisa, I feel like our friendship isn't all bad, even though that's what it looks like. I feel like I interpret our friendship a little bit different than how Lisa interprets our friendship. I wish that she would realize that it's not all about money, and I wish that she wouldn't go and run her mouth to like about me to other people and stuff like that, but maybe that's just like all she's ever known. I don't know, maybe that's just how she feels like she has to act, like with her persona on TikTok. I'm not sure. Don't know, but it's not always just bad with me and Lisa. Like, we like have certain goals in life that we both like want to be able to fulfill, and we have a lot in common, and there is a lot that we can relate to, whether it's like an ex that has overdosed, or just certain other situations, like how I signed over temporary custody of my son to my mom, like when he was 2, like because she was able to give him a better life than I was able to. So we were able to relate on that a little bit because she just recently lost Jace. There's just like a lot of things that we're able to relate on. And even, like another thing, like my sister and me don't get along, and she always tries to use my experiences in life as a way to gain sympathy and support from other people. And I always felt like I can relate to Lisa on that when her sisters are out trying to always post her and stuff like that. I don't know. We just can really get along and we vibe and we have so much in common, and it's just like it's not always just what everyone sees on the internet.
Don't you see that the rest of us, really see your guys' relationship as transactional, right? Lisa's getting something out of it, and so are you. So to the rest of us, it just looks like a transactional relationship.
Yeah, of course. I can see why you would think that. But I mean, we do talk a lot, and if we're not talking on the phone, it's because I'm sleeping or because I have a life and I'm shopping or something like that. But if I'm not shopping, like we do talk more than just about money and TikTok. Like there's a lot of stuff that we talk about. So
What was your main benefit out of everything with Lisa?
at first there was no main benefit. I didn't even want my name out there.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, me and Lisa tried so hard to just keep me under wraps. I was not supposed to come out at all, like, until we fucked up and used my PayPal because we couldn't change the name on it, which connected them to the Instagram account. But she even knew that I was Gossip Thoughts before anybody else knew that. She knew I was the moderator for the sub before anybody else knew. Deadass was not anything to do with views or anything like that, because I built my own pages from the ground up. Like, the only reason why we started becoming close friends is because I wanted to buy a third page off of her that I didn't have to build from the ground up. And that's how we started talking, was because of that.
Kim, these people keep putting in the chat that you were stalking Lisa.
There was times where I'd be in her live, like probably maybe like a month before we started talking. And yeah, she would call me out or block me or something like that because I kept trying to tell her that the Cash App wouldn't work or I couldn't find the Cash App, but that's not stalking her.
Yeah.
I just found out about her. And she actually responded pretty quickly after she realized that she blocked me and stuff. There was even a time I messaged her and I said, not all the people are the same. Like, not everybody is out to just, I don't know. I forgot what the message said exactly, but not, I just tried to make it like that. I don't know. Yeah.
Lisa, Michelle asked, Lisa claims that $25 given to her yesterday was given to Stephanie's account. I'm not going to say people's last name, y'all. That's not cool. By Kim. Is that true?
First off, Lisa gave the lady the Cash App to where Lisa would be receiving the money. So, who cares where it was sent to or why? Lisa received that money. And I even posted proof where she said thank you afterwards for it. It doesn't matter who got sent the money and where. Lisa got it. That's where Lisa wanted the money sent. And then Lisa received that money. Now, if she didn't receive the money, that'd be a completely different situation. But she received it. No.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I was on that call with Kim H and Villain. I was muted. No, nobody, Kim nor Lisa broke into this woman's bank account or PayPal account and stole all that money. Kim H willingly gave Lisa all that money. Now, Itty and Victoria were the ones pushing that narrative that Kim and Lisa hacked into the bank account or the PayPal, whichever one it was, and stole it. Itty even told me, and I still have the text messages on this, that while Kim H was sitting in the bank, that the banker was watching all this money come out of her account. Now, no banker is going to sit there and just say, oh yeah, let's sit here and watch all this money go away. No. So I knew that everything was a lie right there, but it was Victoria and Itty pushing that narrative that Kim and Lisa stole all this money. It was Kim and Itty that pushed Kim H into doing a police report and a protection order on something that never fucking happened. Lisa, or Kim H, willingly gave Lisa that money.
Another question. Kim, did you really give Andrea the Lisa Boo 10XO page and not sell it to her?
That's a good question. It's a good question. Lisa was going to sell this Andrea girl, right? The Lisa Boo needs help page. Okay? You're supposed to get 20 up front, 20 afterwards. She received the first half of the money, then she ghosted her, right?
Okay.
Went completely MIA. Was not going to give her the page. Had no intentions of giving her the page. So Andrea asked me, can I try and get the page for her? Can you help me, like, just set it up, blah, blah, blah. And I said, she's not going to give you the Lisa Boo Needs Help page. All I have access to is the Lisa Richard Zero. If you want that page, you can have it. It had, 2,000 followers. That's all I have. That's the only way I can make it right. I don't have any other pages. She didn't want that. She wanted the Lisa Boo Needs Help. She wanted the 10,000 followers on that page, and I don't know. She wasn't going to get it. So her option from